The year is 1995. We have classic Disney animated movies like The Lion King just came out a year before. We got Aladdin. We got
Mm-hmm.
Beauty and the Beast. We got Little Mermaid, an epic run of mass proportions that we've ever seen in animation. So what can make this better? Digital, what is that? Movie
Mm-hmm.
with a cowboy and a space guy? Well, turns out they created one of the best animated movies of all time with Toy Story. And since then, we gotten three more, but they're not done because we are getting a Toy Story 5. And look out, Woody and Buzz, because this time we're battling an iPad. That's right. The
Yep.
trailer for Toy Story 5 dropped earlier this week.
Mm-hmm.
And not only did we see our beloved toys battling Lily Pad, we also saw our boy Woody finally getting that bald spot from being 31 years old.
Which is hilariously creative.
It is fantastic. That is my favorite part. So, this past week, Pixar released the trailer for the beloved movie franchise's fifth installment, which is set to hit theaters in June. This comes to us from US Today. They say in it, Jesse, Buzz Lightyear. I love how they had to clarify that. Mr. Potato Head and the rest of Bonnie Anderson's toys look to save her from Lily Pad, a tablet device that draws her attention away from her plastic friends. Jessie opts to call on her favorite sheriff cowboy for help, but when Woody arrives, the rest of the gang are quickly blinded by Woody's aging spot on the back of his head. And they say, "What are you, some sort of old man?" Lily Pad pokes before Forky chimes in. "She thinks you're old because you're bald, Woody." And social media had a great laugh at that. So I want to ask you, Kenny, one, did you see the trailer? And two, if so, what did you think of it?
So I did see the trailer for Toy Story 5. I am cautiously optimistic about this movie, but as far as the trailer is concerned, it did give me a reason to want to go see this movie. It doesn't look bad at all. I do have the little trepidation about the toys versus the iPad because I can't fathom how they win that because in my mind, that battle's already been won. The kids are on the iPads. They're on the lily pads and so on and so forth. So
Yeah.
I'm not really sure if that's much of a fight. As far as Woody going bald, I'm hilariously entertained by that. Because what Pixar does really well is make movies that are enjoyable for kids but speak really well to adults. And they know how to pull on those heartstrings, and they're
Yeah.
definitely doing that. Hey, you're old. You who saw it in 95 at
You
5,
pointing at
you're,
me?
you're old. No, not you.
No, I am. No, I am. I'm dodging that point, but I am old. But
Yeah.
in all serious though, um, who gets bald in their 30s? I don't know what they're talking about. I thought that part was fantastic.
Yeah.
I had a collage of emotions when I saw this trailer.
Mhm.
One, I was prime 6, 7 years old when this first movie came out and grew up with these characters. And every time a new Toy Story comes out, everyone's like, "Do we need this? Why is there another one? Just let it be." And then it turns out the movie's fantastic. And so they've done it at
Yeah.
least 3 times in a row, I would say. At least 3 times in a row.
3 times for sure.
But as I was watching this is just my opinion, but as I was watching the Toy Story 5 trailer, I
Mhm.
did get a sense that we might be running this into the ground a bit.
Yeah.
As much as I did laugh at the balding Woody spot, I did get a sense that does this story really need to be told? I understand the time that we live in, and people are, have their faces in their screens, and that's a great way in. But as
Right.
I was watching it, I'm like, okay, it's like a lot of the same jokes, a lot of the same vibe. Okay, Woody and Buzz are at each other's throats again, like the first
Right.
one. That's
Yep.
cool. It just felt like we were going through the motions, and it didn't feel like this was like the at the height of what Toy Story movies have come to be known as.
Yeah.
And it really left me thinking, did we really need a fifth Toy Story movie?
I'm
That's
gonna
how
be
I felt. Did you get that sense at all,
I'm
Kenny?
gonna be 100% honest with you. After seeing the fourth one, I was like, I don't think we needed the fourth one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do not like Toy Story 4. I'm not a fan of it whatsoever. And a lot of the reason why I'm not a fan of Toy Story 4 is because of the way that, well, most of it just seemed kind of out of place, and the way that it ended. In my opinion, in my mind, Woody would never leave the other toys, like ever, for any reason. So, and I was reminded in this trailer of why he left. I was like, oh, that's right, left to go find lost toys. Okay.
Bo Peep.
Um,
You'd be surprised what you'll do for, some Bo
yeah,
Peep.
yeah, true that. But yeah,
You
so
peeping. You peeping.
I did not like the fourth one,
So you
and
were
I
already feeling it. You were already feeling it
yeah,
in the
like
last one.
however, like there have been times, many a times, where I've said, "Why do we need this?" And then the movie turns out to be great. So I try
Yeah.
not to like
Poo poo
do
on it
that, poo
before.
poo on that,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I remember vividly when I saw the trailer for the first Creed movie, I was like, "What is this?" Okay, we
Uh
don't need this at all. It's my favorite trilogy. so, so yeah, it can turn out differently.
yeah, no, I totally agree. I'm just saying the sense that I got in the trailer. I
Hmm.
don't mean that I'm not going to see. I'm going to see every Toy Story movie. Like that's
Yeah.
my that's my people. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to
Hmm.
see Mr. Potato Head, Mrs. Potato Head, who are now voiced by different actors because the originals have passed away.
Yep.
I'm going to see Lily Pad, voiced by the great Greta Lee, who's been on a run, sans, Tron Ares, but
Hmm.
we'll give her some passes.
Yeah. Stuff like
Yeah, we'll
that.
give her some
Yeah.
passes, but I think she's fantastic, and
Hmm.
and I love that world. You know what I mean? So I will always go see it. I just got that sense in the trailer, and I haven't really got that sense up until now. And
You,
so I could be wrong, and I hope I am,
yeah.
but I do feel like we need to let it rest so that this could be as epic of a saga as it should be, because that's how good it's been. And
Right.
so if this is great, don't make another one. If this is bad, definitely don't make another one.
Yeah.
Just leave it be and close it out, because honestly, the third one at the end was probably the best closeout of this
Perfect.
trilogy at the time that you
Perfection.
could do of all time. And they
Yeah.
should have let it rest after Toy Story 3, and they didn't. And so
Yeah.
now you really need to stick the landing with this ending in Toy Story 5 and let that franchise rest and just be infamous as years go on. That's my
Right.
opinion.
Focus on Inside Out 3 when she goes to college and her emotions
Yeah.
change. But yeah, the part in the trailer
Yeah.
that made me feel the way you felt was when we saw the army of Buzz Lightyears. We've seen the multi Buzz thing so many times, every
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
really.
yeah. In the
So
supermarket, right? When they're
yeah, in the supermarket, you see
in,
that
in the
army
second
of Buzz
one,
Lightyear. Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
the
you're
one
right.
that
It's nothing new.
the one that spoke
It's
Spanish, like it,
yeah,
like
yeah,
we
that
get
was
it.
funny.
It was
That
funny
was
as hell,
funny.
but yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, but like we've seen. Oh, it reminded me of Small Soldiers, actually.
I love
Great
Small
movie from,
Soldiers.
yes, such a good movie. I'm glad they never made a sequel to that because it's such a
No.
great movie.
Yeah, I'm glad. No, I'm
Um,
glad.
yeah, Gorgon Nights for life.
Yep, Gorgonites for life. Well, you guys, let us know what you think. Did you see the Toy Story 5 trailer? And if so, did you like it? Did it give those feels that you get when you see these kind of movies? Or are you getting the sense that this should be the closing of this saga and let this great franchise finally rest? Drop a comment
Mhm.
below and let us know your guys' thoughts.